Are we done? We are alive?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Good afternoon to everyone, and thank you for watching us. And today we are going to do something that is related to my region, which is from Sicily. I'm from Sicily, sorry. And it will be the arancini di riso. Just before we start, I want just let you know what will happen on the 21st, which will be the Father Days, right? We're gonna give a 30% discount from our takeaway menu, and you can take the information as well from what is the name? Instagram. Thank you. Sorry, sometimes I forgot things. I had too much things to think about. So anyway, so starting now. To prepare the arancini, of course, we will need butter, rice, onion chopped, and stock, which is on cooking, with seasoning stock, salt, and Parmesan cheese. This will be the base of the risotto rice. Then we will have the meat ragu, which will have the carrot, celery, onion, a brunoise of carrot, celery, and onion, a bit of green peas, butter, of course, for cooking, meat, a bit of demi-glace to give it more meaty flavor, tomato sauce, and that's it. And for the stuffing as well, in the end, we're gonna stuff a bit of mozzarella cheese, and to do the cramming, to breadcrumb the arancini. We'll use, of course, the classic egg, okay? The breadcrumbs. You can use the bread from 2 or 3 days before. We are using now in this case like the Japanese breadcrumbs. Then you can just grate it if you don't have the Japanese breadcrumbs. Flour, sorry, and then a bit of garnish of salt, which is never ending. Sorry, I forgot something, which is very important. The gold of the kitchen, which is the saffron, okay, which will give it the yellow color. They will give it the saffron flavor to the risotto. So starting from the base, we switch on our pan. We just add amount of butter, okay, a bit of olive oil, and a bit of olive oil. So with olive oil, so automatically it will not burn the butter. A bit of onion, then we caramelize the onion. On the other side, we do some multiples job over here, right? On the other side, once they start to caramelize, I will just simply add a bit of olive oil, some butter, right? For preparing my meat ragu. Then, brunoise of the celery, carrot, and onion. Okay? Just start to brown it, the vegetable. Okay? Sometimes technology can put you in trouble. I prefer the flame, to be honest with you. But that vintage of the technology, in this case, that you can still keep the temperature always on the same level. Then what I'm gonna do, I will start to toast my rice. The reason why I'm toasting my rice is because I want that the rice will not lose their starch, and it will the grain of the rice will keep like an interval. Okay. Use this one. And then what is it? The rice is here. Okay, I reduce, of course, a bit of the love when I'm toasting the rice. I feel the caramelization of the rice. It's something amazing, really. I'm really sorry I don't use my mask, but just for you to avoid that. My language is not really clear sometimes, so if you see me talking, probably you will understand even better. You know? And as Italian, I always talkative with using as well my body language. So now what I'm gonna do, I will simply toast the rice and I will spread all uniformly to the pan. I'll tell you some trick. I would use a little bit white wine over here, but because of the situation that we are in an Arabic country, we are not using wine. Okay? Then in this case, what I'm gonna do, I will add the vegetable stock. The vegetable stock is important that it need to be at this stage. I will not even touch the rice, okay? And I will simply cover. From the moment I will touch, I have basically to stir all the time. This is something that my professor teach me. And it did work. It worked for 20 years, I believe. Yeah. Then, what I'm gonna do now, I will start to sear the rest of the meat. Cook. Okay, the meat that I'm using over here, it's a meat, usually in Italy we are using veal. Okay, here I'm using just beef tenderloin. Then this type of meat doesn't require so much to cook it because it's tender, because of the type of meat. The muscle is an expensive cut of the animal, and it's the cut which the animal. The muscle which the animal doesn't use, so that's why it's very tender, no? And it will not take really much on cooking because you will keep your tenderloin will still remain tender. But in case I would use like a classic shoulder part or the part of the bottom of the cow, it will automatically require like probably 4 hours of stewing, you know, to make sure that the fiber then becomes like nicely and soft. In this case, it will be very fast and very easy to cook, right? I will add a bit of green peas. Okay. On this side, I will add a pinch of saffron. If you don't have saffron, it doesn't matter. Saffron is a plus. Arancini from arancio, which is orange color, it will give the orange color, right? Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. So I'm sauteing here my vegetable, my meat, and everything beautifully. Then I will add my tomato sauce. This is just over here. Bit of stock, right? And then a bit of demi-glace, of course. To give it the meaty flavor. And I will start to basically to remove whatever is not necessary for our cooking class. Make some space for our presentation. And that's it. So far so good. Any questions? Something that you would like to know?
All good. All good.
Basically, I will tell a bit of story of the arancini. Arancini is it come actually from Arab country. Before, you imagine this one before was not really the version that we're doing now. Before was stuffing with chicken stock, cooking with chicken stock, and inside was using the meat ragu, but was using like the chicken itself. You can imagine before one arancino was like 500 grams. So, and now during this day, if you go for example to Catania, you will find the arancini. If you go to Palermo, you will find the best arancine. We have a little bit of conflictuality of word. On the part of Catania, Syracuse, they will call them arancini. On the part of Palermo, they will call it arancine. But in the end of the day, what is the most important is a great street food that you will find if you go and visit like Sicily. Now, starting to get ready. So this one will be on process. I will have my meat ragu and my arancini rice ready from before, because after that I will show you how to basically chill, because you cannot make the shape of the arancini once since the rice is hot, right? So what we will do, I will show you, I have already cut some of the process, I have some pizza plus ready to start the process and finalize the presentation. Here I got my arancini rice. Here I got my beef ragu. Here I got my mozzarella. And after I will show you how to bread it. Okay? Then what I'm gonna do, I first of all change my gloves. Sorry. Nice rice, okay. So we do the classic Arancino Pizzuto. Pizzuto that has is a conic shape, okay. Put nice onions here. Sorry, bit ragu over here. Put some mozzarella in it. Then I will start to shape them. Okay. We'll do only one, and then rest I'll prepare for me later on, and I will eat, I will enjoy. Beautiful. Look at this. Amazing, right?
Wow.
And then there's something from in the flour piece. There's something. We beat 1 egg. Or 2 eggs. Make sure there is no. We shallow it. Then I will have the flour, which is can get it more about this. This one is almost ready. And then what I'm gonna do, start with the flour. There you go. Beautiful. The best if you know it's a little bit soft, but if you prepare, you keep a little bit on the fridge, automatically the rice will set. Then I have my breadcrumbs, right? Beautiful. Amazing. It's the classic Arancino Pizzuto. Right. So remove. Take my gloves. There you go, my ragu is done. Here are my oil, which will be used, of course, for for frying. Okay, look this beauty over here, right? Amazing. As you can find in Sicilian, I'm not joking. You will find like this. You go with one of these, it will be your dinner. And trust me, usually 2 or 3 of these. So my stomach is quite large. Huh? What place over here? The oil we keep like 160 degrees because we have some items which are not hot. Sorry, frozen. The rice is almost done. You see, it was not even stuck to the pan. Huh? Let's put some extra. The rice is quite divine, right? will use just to remove the risotto. Almost there. Usually to cook the rice we will need like between 15 to 20 minutes. No questions so far?
No. Sorry.
You're almost done, huh? The color of the rice already start to get like the yellow from inside, you know. You will start to see that the tone of the color will get a little bit more stronger once also the rice start to get dry. As you can see now, I start to breaking down, right, the rice, the process of the rice. Now I start to get all the starch from the risotto start to combine it together with the cooking stock. You see, stock start to get a little bit more creamy, as you can see, right? If I wouldn't cut before the process of start to moving the rice will be completely dry. So this is important process to use to finalize your starch, your starching process. Almost there. Way I'm doing myself the risotto milanese, by the way. The risotto milanese, I will not I will not mix it up with in this case with the butter, because I want something that is more starchy and all the ingredients inside. I will not put any butter, but I will add just the Parmesan cheese. As you can see, I didn't add any salt and pepper, right? Because I know that my stock is already seasoning, so it will automatically absorb the rice. It will absorb the sapidity, the seasoning from the stock itself. Almost dry. Beautiful. From the fire. My rice is quite dry. There is not really much water remaining over here. I will add my Parmesan cheese. Okay, this will bond together the rice, huh? Give it extra creaminess. One thing I forgot actually to tell about the mozzarella. You can use as well fontina. If you don't have mozzarella, you can use fontina cheese, which will give like more, little bit more creaminess inside the arancino itself. Now, this is the process. What will happen, what you exactly have to do it, is to simply place the risotto on a tray, and then spread all over the tray, right? And then just give it a little bit space in between, so it will allow to cool down more fast, right? Here we are done. Okay. Then arancini is done as well. This beauty. Okay. I'm sure there is no oil. Oil, of course, is not one of the healthiest things that you can have, right? Avoid the oil. Need to know also to frying correctly, otherwise it will absorb into much oil. Now what I'm gonna do, I will place on the plate, simply garnish with some salad. Okay, I will change my gloves. One thing you have to think about when you're talking arancini, no? Since it's a street food, and this one is I actually learned recently. It's not really a long time that I knew that. Okay, but some of my friends say, Marco, how do you eat arancini? How do you? And I love arancini. I told you before, I can eat even 3 arancini. Arancini should be old, not like this. When you eat on the street food, it should be old like a cone, like this. And trust me, it's a different experience. Now, but since we are gonna plate it on the plate, okay, you can use fork, knife, you can use a hand, whatever you want. But you will just take it by with some tissue paper heated, because it's a street food. It's not a food that you can probably find on the restaurant. I used to propose the arancini, and actually I did the different variants of arancini. I was doing the arancini with the seafood inside, and just instead to use the arancini with risotto rice with the saffron, we used to use the black ink from the cuttlefish. It was amazing. So you can do a lot of things with arancini. You can do vegetarian arancini. You can do it. You can put whatever you want. The classic one. Classic, you can do like ricotta spinach and the mozzarella. Plus you do butter, ham, and the bechamel sauce. This is another classic. Okay, but this. Something that you need to be proud of. I am proud of this food. Then what I'm gonna do, place over here, okay? I can even cut by half. Do you have a knife? How are we gonna present that? Or like this, or like this? Yes. Beautiful. Amazing. Amazing. You wanna try?
Yeah, of course.
Sure? You think I'm gonna give you that? I will eat, my friend. I'm joking, we will have for you as well. There we go. But the arancini is an amazing one. Thank you so much for watching us, and to see you next Thursday. See what come up from my brain. So I hope you enjoy the view and have a nice weekend. Hopefully see in Sofitel. The beach is amazing, the weather is amazing, there is beautiful people around. It is something that you really come to relax and enjoy. And thank you again. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.